In a small town where everyone knew each other's names and secrets, there stood a tiny shop at the corner of the old market. It didn't sell much. A few notebooks, pens, threads, and candles. But what made people stop and stare was the signboard above the door. It read, "Pay with an apology." People laughed. Some shook their heads. Some walked in curious. The shop belonged to an old man named Hakim. He was gentle, quiet, and always smiling. If someone asked, "How much does this cost?" Hakim would reply softly, "Write an apology." To whom? People asked, "To anyone you owe one," he said. "Even yourself." At first, people treated it like a joke. A boy took a pen and wrote, "Sorry for not doing homework." Hakim accepted it. A woman wrote, "Sorry for eating sweets at night." Hakim smiled, but he never read the papers aloud. He folded them carefully and placed them in a wooden box behind the counter. One day, a man named Rashid entered the shop. He was angry with the world. He grabbed a notebook and asked sharply, "How much?" Hakim pushed a paper toward him. "An apology." Rashid laughed bitterly. "I don't apologize." Hakim met his eyes. "Then you can't afford this." Rashid froze. Slowly he wrote, "I'm sorry for how I speak to my wife." His hand shook. Days passed. Weeks turned into months. People came with heavy hearts. A mother wrote, "Sorry for always shouting at my children." A brother wrote, "Sorry for walking away when you needed me." A teenager wrote, "Sorry for hating myself." The wooden box grew heavy. People began to change. Neighbors spoke softer. Families argued less. Some even cried after leaving the shop. But no one asked what Hakim did with the apologies. One winter morning, the shop remained closed. The sign was gone. People waited. Hakim never returned. Concerned, the townspeople opened the shop. Inside, they found the wooden box and a letter. The letter read, "I was once a man who hurt many people. I had money but no peace. I learned that some debts cannot be paid with coins. So I collected apologies not for myself, but to remind you that healing begins when you face your words." Below the letter were thousands of folded apologies, unread, untouched. The town understood. Hakim was never charging them. He was freeing them. Years later, the shop became a library. Above the door, a new sign was placed, "Say what you owe." And in that town, people learned something powerful. Some debts are emotional, not financial.